Hi friends! This is DaintyTank. Thank you for joining me. This is 3 lesbians in a winter special. It's very much a treat for us. It's new game that is a HTML5 in-browser game that's by Digital Poppy. If you haven't seen or heard anything about Digital Poppy, hi! Welcome, new person to the channel. Poke, etc. for the series. Also, go down below to the description and check out Digital Poppy. She is an incredible writer of this fascinating series, and it's very queer, it's very heartfelt, and she deserves so much support. And it's always fun to play these the first time blind. So, go and do this yourself first. As much as I love recording these because they mean so much to me personally, it means so much more to do it yourself first. So go check out Digital Poppy, check out all her games. There's more that she's put out and it's amazing stuff. It's all very queer, very heartfelt, very much the stories that we're wanting in games and media that we just don't have, especially with fantastic storytelling that lies within Digital Poppy's realm. So, with that, go check it out. Always have a link down in the description below. And beyond that, let's play. Excited to get back into this world. Oh. Can I go full screen? I can. Yeah. It's Snowmas tomorrow. Arrow key? Click. Nope. F. Trixie can hardly believe it's that time of year again. How can 12 months feel so long and yet pass so fast? Trixie trudges up the dirt path, leading to Tabitha Knight's cottage, or her parents' cottage, more accurately. Oh, Tabitha Knight's parents' cottage. Got it. Tabby's cottage. They're on a cruise along the coast of Africa at the moment. Sipping cocktails, singing karaoke, catching colds. That thing. And contributing to the upcoming collapse of the planet's climate. Just a side note. It hasn't snowed much this year. A shame. Trixie was really hoping for the white Snowmas instead of a gray, muddy one. Understandable. It isn't snowing anymore, but it's still cold. Bitingly so. Trixie is both glad that she wore her Snowmas sweater and annoyed that she forgot to wear her Snowmas scarf, her woolly hat, or her tail warmer. Oh. Still, all hope is not lost. A warm light glows from the window ahead. Trixie's friends are waiting for her. Ooh! This is new. Hi. A branch! If I were making a fire, which I'm not, this would be really useful. I keep feeling like I forgot something. Oh no. A branch! Keep feeling like I forgot something. What'd you forget? Can I go back? No. Love this already. Ooh, new stick? Okay, so it's the same dialogue for the stick. Ooh. Twinkles? Twinkle, twinkle. Window? Wow, it looks so cozy in there. Maybe I should go inside instead of standing out here like a deranged murderer. Nope. I'ma stand outside your window. Just wanting to check around because it's fun. Ooh! Oh my god, is that Tabby? Oh my god, look at the sparkles on her tail. Oh, she's fabulous. Is that sacred crystal too? And she's got a pentagram bed like rug. That's awesome. Okay, so much already up front. Oh my god, is that Nikita? Who left this box here? Not that I wanted to go look in the mirror or anything. Kinda did. Yep. Trixie! I was worried you'd gotten lost. That would have been a shame. Nikita! The cottage is uncomfortably warm, like walking into a cozy metaphorical bed. Middle class decor hangs cheerfully from the walls. The smell of cinnamon permeates the air like a mouth-watering miasma. Nikita's probably been baking. That girl loves cinnamon twirls almost as much as she loves toffee. That's saying a lot, because toffee is her thing. Is it toffee millet bars? Which is like sticky crunch. Also, I have to be cozy myself. Nice cozy cider. She beat Trixie some for her birthday. They'd been nice. Sorry girls, I got a little lost on my way here. One rural woodland path looks a lot like the other when it's dark. It should not be dark at 5 o'clock. I'm glad I found you eventually though. Kinda like really excited to spend Snowmas with you this year, Tabby. And you too, Nikita. Yes. Nikita ignores Trixie's snide remark, having already made one of her own. Oh, she's blushing. Yeah, fair's fair. She has come to feel over the last few months of more affectionate bickering. Oh. Where did you put the firewood? Outside? The what? She hasn't got any. She's forgotten to bring it. I told you she would. I didn't forget to bring it. I forgot to buy it. Oh, Trixie. There's usually plenty of deadwood laying outside this time of year. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. It might be a little wet, but whatever. I'll sprinkle some petrol on it. Trixie takes a moment to respond. Her brain is reeling from Nikita's not taking this opportunity to talk shit. There's plenty enough deadwood here already now. Now that Trixie has arrived, she can practically hear her whine in her whiny little voice. Trixie is almost sad she doesn't. She actually kind of appreciates Nikita's jerk-ass sense of humor. Sometimes. Sometimes it's true. Turn this down a little bit. Boop. Boop. Don't know if you know, but I can actually, like, I hear myself talk as I go through because of my recording software. So sometimes it's just too loud because I'm too loud. Nikita blushes. She doesn't know what Trixie... She doesn't want Trixie to know it's her who wants to decorate the cottage. Not after the last month of her insisting Snowmas is stupid and not even a real holiday. Because it was invented by the postal service to sell more stamps. She's right, of course. It is stupid, and it was invented by the postal service to sell more stamps, but it is also quite fun. Thanks, Tabby. I'll not let you down. I promise. Alright. Can I go bother people, though? This door is shut right now for basic reasons. Thank you for the fourth wall break there. Trixie, what the heck are you talking about? Did I say that out loud? I need to get more sleep. Ooh, a selection of little effigies. A fox, a deer, and a pale little rat. Tabby must have bought them. It's a tradition on Snowmas to craft little effigies of everyone attending the celebration. They're thrown into the fire before everyone shares their wishes. Metaphorical sacrifice of the self to earn your wish. Ooh. It's rather a selfish sacrifice, really. It's the effigy that burns, not you. In the Dark Age, they would have been made by hand out of twigs and yarn, but these days they're made of plastic and manufactured in Oceania. It's easier than collecting wood off of the floor. A rather laborious sounding task Trixie hopes to put off for as long as possible. But she can't help but wonder where the heart is. Is it really you? If it was fashioned out of a long-dead serpent goo by an unfeeling machine? Surely only you know your own person well enough to create an effigy of yourself. Can you even know yourself? Truly? Oh! This one has a cute little sweater on. Nice. Wait, is inhaling molten plastic fumes safe? Of course not, Trixie, but it's an Anglican tradition, so we have to do it anyway, apparently. Okay. Well, this is cute. Can I not go for it? Can't. Nikita is cutting folded paper into snowflake shapes. A mug of hot coffee sits beside her. There's no steam, just the faint aroma of cinnamon and cocoa. Nikita has let it go cold, absorbed in her work. She is. It's actually quite endearing. She even seems to be grinning at the thought of creating snowflakes until she realizes Trixie has noticed. You like cutting paper, huh? I remember when you spent all night cutting out campaign posters with me. You still owe me 10 pounds for that, by the way. I like scissors. They're fun to use. It's like folding paper too. It's fun. Yeah, you do love scissors, as I found out in the summer. Ooh! Shut up, Smith. Okay. I can't go. Okay, I can't go further. Okay. I'll go get the wood. Go outside? Yes! Should probably get this over with, Trixie thinks. Trixie! It's been really nice spending time with Tabby and Nikita lately. Ever since our milkshake date. Gods no, I never thought I'd say that about Nikita. I worry that I'm just not good enough for them. Aw, there's someone better to be their friend. No, you are worth everything, Trixie, my love. To be their... Oh? To be their what? Nikita's so smart and pretty. Tabby is... Well, she's smart and pretty too, but she's also nice. Not that Nikita isn't nice. I mean, she's really mellowed out since she beat up that warlock, which is cool. So that was canon. Good, as it should be, I'm glad. Trixie, meanwhile. Trixie just screws up. She arrives late, she forgets to buy firewood. She fucks up her coursework again and again. She got her friends trapped in a burrow with an undead skeleton. She talks to herself while she's trudging about in the snow like she's deranged. But she's sweet and wonderful and kind, and you go the heck out of your way for others. I know they probably wouldn't want me to be there. Well, but I want to be their friend, at least. Sounds like you want to be more than that. It sounds like you want to be in a nice little tricycle there. I know I am at the moment, but for how long? They get on so well without me. And they get on so well with you, and you're kind of the glue to the whole thing, my love. So what's the point in Trixie? Oh, my dear. Oh. The point is everything. Gods. I thought I'd gotten over these feelings. Just constantly feeling inadequate, like I'm a fuck up. Who am I kidding? I didn't. Oh, my love. You are allowed to feel all of your feelings. Your feelings are valid, but that does not mean that you are at all anything less than worth loving. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are worth loving and caring for and cherishing for who you are, which is a compassionate and caring person. Wow, this is kind of heavy, huh? This is the last time I pick up more than 4 bits of wood at the same time with these noodly little arms. Thank you. Can we look at the look in the window? Hope I wasn't gone too long. Oh. Oh my. They are getting cozy, but hold on. There's a mirror. Brr, got cold all of a sudden. Weird. Ah. Ooh, despite everything, Trixie is still Trixie. And Trixie, you are a gorgeous and wonderful person. And oh man. Tabby and Nikita. He and Tabby are huddled together on the sofa. It isn't necessarily by choice. The sofa is very small, but neither of them seem to be complaining. Wacky music and wackier still voices blare from the television. Green fuzzy puppet is flailing about next to a live-action squirrel wearing a top hat. What are you watching? Trixie dumps the logs by the door. Her arms practically sigh in relief. Arm sigh. This is the queer gameplay that we all need. Trixie! How do you get on outside? You were gone quite a while. We were getting worried. Oh, I kind of bumbled about a bit. Wanted some air and stuff, you know. What have you been up to? I finished wrapping your presents, so I did use some tarot for Nikita. Right, Nikita. Huh? I was telling Trixie about your tarot reading, sweetie. I didn't believe in tarot. It's stupid. Tabby seems to ignore her. Tabby doesn't need Nikita to have faith in her readings. She already knows they're going to come true. Oh. Nikita's reading spelled love on the horizon. Oh my, look at that face! Get it, Tabby. Tabby holds up 2 cards. 2 of cups representing new love, and the 12, the horizon, representing the horizon. Tabby's readings remain as deep as ever. Nikita blushes. She blushes a lot around Tabby. Less so around... Okay, I don't need you, but thank you. Less so around Trixie. Though that may simply be because she's usually the one in control of that dynamic. Hey, speaking of things coming up on the horizon, you still haven't written your wish letters, Trixie. There's some paper and pens on my desk. You can go write it up there. Oh, huh, I forgot. Could I just, say my wishes? Trixie says this, but she doesn't seem to mean it. She knows full well the words she wants to say would never make their way out of her throat. They would die before they saw light, and all that would emerge from her mouth would be their death rattle. Ooh. The written word is often easier for difficult situations, as impersonal as it is. Trixie uses smiley faces to take the edge off of in digital messages, but that rarely translates well in physical world. No one likes a forced smile. Smiley face? You have to write your wish letters, Trixie. It's a Snowmas tradition. Gods know you don't want to break Snowmas tradition. Snowmas Snuffle Bump will get you. No, it won't, Tabitha. The Snowmas Snuffle Bump isn't real, idiot. Oh, it's real, alright. And it's going to get you. Tabby's hand lunged themselves at Nikita's waist, who squeals in terror as she receives the tickling of her life. Oh, that's adorable, you two. Her eyes, her voice, her very being are filled with that feral wildness that only a good tickle can pull from the depths of one's genetic memory. When the adorable violence finally ends, her face is practically a stop sign. So red is it. Tabby can't stop laughing. Nikita can't stop pouting. I hate you both. Trixie stifles a giggle. That was cute. But enough mucking about. She needs to go write her letter. Then she can come and watch the Wuppets with the girls. Oh, okay, so it's a Muppets. Wuppets. Nuppets. Snuggle. Yep. It'll be a tight squeeze on the sofa with them. Exciting, Trixie thinks briefly, before internally cringing. Okay. Nikita has left her hot chocolate on the floor, unfinished. Trixie briefly considers drinking it, but she's pretty sure the others wouldn't judge her if she did. Unless... Hey, look over there! What? Tabby's eyes follow Trixie's finger, and she peers into the corner. Tabby is so easy! Nikita's eyes, meanwhile, remain glued to the screen. She seems unable to perceive anything other than the Whippets and their whimsical hijinks right now. Trixie seizes the opportunity to drink the hot chocolate. It's cold and faintly disappointing. Distilled ennui. Still, it's sugary, at least. The perfect crime. Wow, that was an interesting stain. Good spot, Trixie. Nikita, you need to check this out. She puts her hand on Nikita's shoulder and gives her a little shake. Nikita doesn't respond, but Tabby leaves her hand on her for a little longer anyway. A little smile growing across her face. Oh, this is cute. Nope. Nope, can't go that way, but can go up. Tabby's room. Wow. It looks very Tabby. That's for sure. This room even smells of Tabby. Lavender, illegal narcotics, and coffee. My favorite. Oh goodness, did I say that out loud? I'm really lucky the Whippets are keeping those two distracted. Nikita might not have heard you, Trixie, but I sure did. Oh! Yep. Tabby is just running this threesome. Tabby has left some items on top of her chest of drawers. Oh, how embarrassing. It's a nondescript silicone sculpture. TM. There's Tabby's water pipe. I have to call it that for legal reasons. Anyway, Tabby uses it to partake in illegal drugs. Yay! Actually, I'm in Massachusetts, so it's illegal up here. Framed photo of Tabby and her family. They're in the mountains, somewhere a few miles from some place called St. Arion. Its scribbled notation is truthful. The photo must have been at least 4 or 5 years old. Tabby doesn't have her big smile or sparkly eyes in it. It's from before she started hormones. Trixie wonders why she keeps it around. Perhaps because her older sister is smiling at her in it? Trixie thinks. She probably doesn't see her often anymore. Not now that she studies abroad. Tabby loves her sister, and if her sister's smile in this photo is anything to go by, the feeling is mutual. Aww. Nikita's travel case. Trixie thinks of the popular video game Tetris. Is that Tetris? Nikita would break the world record high score. Oh, with fitting everything in. If she didn't think video games were for work-shy losers like Trixie. Trixie didn't bring much with her. Tabby told her not to. Everything she would need was already here. Nikita has predictably chosen to ignore Tabby, and has brought her own toothbrush, several changes of clothes, a pocket calculator for some reason, 7 boxes of toffee mellet bars, a stationery set, a globe for some reason, and a pair of reading glasses again for some reason. Nikita doesn't wear glasses when she reads. Perhaps she worries she might develop some rapid onset short-sightedness and be unable to study her books. Trixie has long since given up trying to understand some of Nikita's quirkier quirks. She's cute, sometimes. Still, looking at the contents of the case and the room as a whole, Trixie can't help but be a little jealous, which she feels quite awful about. There's no sleeping bag, and Nikita has been staying here for a few days already. Oh. And she would never debase herself by sleeping on the sofa. Uh-huh. Yep, so she's sleeping. Yep. Didn't mean to click in again. Click. Yeah. Tabby's wardrobe. Who knows what secrets could be held within? Shameful number of dresses. Weird. Shameful. Fucked up bondage gear. Dr. Tabitha's fortune-telling somnambulist. Decorating the wardrobe's otherwise rather bare exterior is a poster of a sheep. Tabby loves sheep. And they love her back. Probably. It looks like she got this for being a member of the Society for the Protection of Sheep for the full 12 months. Nice. It's a little tatty now, though. Must be a few years old. Does the sheep in the drawing know Tabby sometimes dresses up in a wool suit and goes to WoolCon? That's great. Trixie hopes not. Anything about the bed? Okay. Was there something I was supposed to... Oh, over there. Okay, I can't get around there. Boop. Boop. Nope. Ooh, Snowmas Snufflebump plushie. Someone must have dug it out while Trixie was outside. Seems to be enjoying the film. Almost as much as Nikita is. This must be Tabby's. Nikita wouldn't be seen dead with a soft toy. Though that doesn't necessarily mean she doesn't have any. Trixie saw her sheep plushie once. Nikita had tried to hide it in her wardrobe during her birthday party. Trixie was polite enough not to bring it up, which is to say, she's saving that one for a rainy day. That sounds right. Okay. Is that a Santa's hat on? Yep. Okay. Ooh. Homemade Snowmas candle. Content to flicker away all night and into the new year. Tabby has, rather carefully, left it on her highly flammable bookcase. What's the worst that could happen? Trixie thinks. Besides, it's setting the place on fire and creating a crispy rat meal. Of course, her common sense replies. Trixie doesn't see her Snowmas candles often. Generally, only people with very traditional beliefs make them. Tabby is one of them. Sure, Tabby loves Snowmas so much that her mask slips and she briefly becomes a consumerist drone. She buys the plastic effigies that look so us. She sends us letters to all her friends. She purchases her loved ones thoughtful but consumerist presents. But still, she remembers what Snowmas is really about. Not presents, the Wuppet Snowmas special, and the postage stamp sales. But looking to the new year and making a wish for a brighter world. In the Dark Age, where the holiday originated, it was usually a wish for less snow and ash next year. A better harvest. An end to the volcanic cataclysm. These days, there's only one cataclysm. But it'll take a power far stronger than magic to slay global capitalism. Facts. I feel you. So people wish for little things. Good grades. Time to rest. To be close. To the girls they love. Aww. Is that what you're gonna write? Snowmas card. The front depicts a traditional Snowmas scene. Sheep chews on a candy cane in a snowy field. A red-breasted robin sits on a fence post next to it, with a first-class stamp held in its beak. How charming. It's for Nikita. Tabby refuses to accept Snowmas cards due to their minor ecological impact. She doesn't mind burning plastic effigy, though. She's one inconsistent fox. It feels somewhat perverse to peek inside. Trixie knows full well that Nikita would do the same. Trixie opens the card with a grin. season's greetings are presented in almost painfully calligraphied black ink. Nikita, have a Snowmas. Remember to continue working on your coursework. From Mother. Oh my god. Bachelor's of Science, Master's in Science, PhD. And Father, Bachelor of Science, Master's in Science, Master's in Science, Master in Science, PhD. Oh my god. Trixie closes the card and stands there for a solid minute, her eyes vacant and unfocused. The seconds are counted only by the muffled beats of the song Snowmas Magic in the Air, which flows from the TV and weaves through the air like a Snowmas magic. There's a brief flash of an image in her mind, a premonition, perhaps? Mother, Father, Nikita says. This is Trixie, my girl. She's interrupted, yes. And what qualifications does she have, Nikita? Asked her mother. Jeez, no wonder Nikita is... well, Nikita. Yeah, that's a lot. Right, wish weather? No. Wander around some more. Let's get it over with. Trixie sits on the desk and sighs. Did we get it? Okay. There was something Trixie wanted to wish for from Tabby and Nikita, but I just couldn't do it. The credits began to scroll on the Wuppets Snowmas special, and the girls head outside. Oh, that's cute. Tabby set up the fire. Trixie was too feeble to help. Nikita too prissy. Tabby didn't mind, though. She likes to mother her brats, and it doesn't take her long. The deadwood surrounds the Snowmas sapling like a palisade. A little pyre for some little ladies. Trixie's heart tingles. The feeling of being part of something larger than oneself. Of partaking in a tradition from another time. A tradition that has survived through so much history, if changing somewhat on the way. The fire burns a brilliant orange. Its tongues lap warmly at the girls. The only light in the night's freezing, bleak winter darkness. Nikita's phone alarm eventually sounds. It's a cello overture. Nikita likes a cello. Not that she can play it. Surprisingly, given she seems purpose-built to be a cello player, vibe-wise. Midnight. Okay, girls, throw your effigies into the fire. Trixie looks at her effigy. She feels a little bad for the plastic rodent. But ultimately, it was born to die, she thinks. Bye-bye, little lady. The group tossed their effigies into the fire, a sacrifice of the self that must be made for their wishes to come true. Or a sacrifice of about 5 pounds of Tabby's money. A few more seconds off of the times left to stop the climate collapse. Please don't burn any more plastic. Oh god, clack. In this case, the figurines are quickly obscured by the flames. Good. Trixie isn't sure she wants to watch her tiny counterpart bubble and melt. Though certainly, with the anxiety she's feeling leading up to the exchange of wishes, she envies them. Somewhat. Well, I guess we have to swap our wishes now. Nikita rolls her eyes. This is stupid, she's thinking. This is stupid. Yep. Hey. Tabby laughs. Don't say that. The Snowmas Snufflebump might hear you. Nikita scowls. That was a scowl Nikita does in place of a blush. She's ever such an indignant girl. Facts. The fox and the deer exchange wishes with each other. Tabby smiles as she reads Nikita's wish. Nikita tries very hard to look like she isn't smiling as she reads Tabby's. Oh. What about you, Trixie? You wrote letters for us, right? Oh, yeah, I did. Here you go. Trixie hands Tabby and Nikita her letters. She briefly considers accidentally dropping them into the fire, but she isn't confident enough to be in her ability to feign surprise. She thinks of her wishes. They were both the same. I wish I could be better. Oh. Tabby looks up from the letter and smiles at Trixie. Trixie briefly worries. It's a pity smile, but the feeling passes. Tabby doesn't pity people. Her smiles are genuine. Her smiles are gorgeous. Her smiles are the highlights of Trixie's days. Tabby is always looking out for Trixie, helping her with her transition, cheering her up when she's down, organizing a surprise birthday party for her. A surprise birthday party consisting of Tabby, Nikita, and a music student posing as a DJ. It was awkward, but it was the thought that counted. Tabby's smile in this moment is one that whispers, "You're already everything I could ever ask for, sweetie." Aww. Oh, my heart. Nikita shifts uncomfortably. Slight suggestion of guilt on her face. Nikita's mean and rude and smug, but she's always been there for Trixie in her own way. She's helped her stay in university, far past the point of it being for selfish reasons. She invites Trixie to go shopping with her. She pretends it's because she needs an assistant, but they both know it's because she realizes Trixie feels uncomfortable buying clothes alone. She asks for Trixie's thoughts on her student presidency campaign materials and doesn't even get that mad when Trixie dunks on them anymore. She drunkenly told Trixie she was her best friend after Tabby brought her some vodka for her birthday a few weeks back. Oh man. And then she wrote a 20,000 word essay called "Friends Are Good." She denied it in the morning, of course, but ethanol-drenched brains never lie. Nor does the copy of the essay she accidentally emailed to Trixie in her intoxicated mania. Aww. Yes, Nikita doesn't like to show it, but she cares about Trixie deeply. "I care about you too," Trixie wants to say. "Why am I like this? Why do I spend half the day worrying about my friends not loving me, when I know they do so much?" And thoughts run through Trixie's head until the chirpy voice pipes up and breaks her from her stupor. Anyway, Trixie, we combined our letters for you, so you have half as much reading. Lucky you! Trixie sheepishly takes the letter from her, eyeing Tabby and Nikita nervously. Tabby's eyes smile. Tabby is a smile in the shape of a mammal. Nikita stares into the fire. This kind of emotional intimacy is not something she is used to, and even if it were, it is not something she altogether likes. Trixie unthreads the black lace ribbon. Black lace ribbon, get it? Taking care not to damage it or drop it, for it was far too precious a thing. She unfolds the letter, takes a deep breath. She reads it, and then reads it again. It is not until the 5th reread that she looks up at her friends. I really like that. Oh, a lot. It's a little while before anyone talks. It's Tabby who eventually breaks the silence. It's always Tabby to break the silence. Oh, presents time. Time for presents. Actually, I think the fire melted the presents I got for you two. We probably shouldn't be stood so close to it, actually. The mixture of the molten plastic and petroleum flames are making me feel kinda dizzy, yeah. The trio step away from the flames. Far enough to prevent any long-term health issues, but not far enough to lose the smothering warmth that is ever so pleasant. There's a moment silent. The crackling of the fire, the chilly wind through the trees, a distant bird call. It's Snowmas. It's a new year. It's nice. Hey, Smith. Nikita's fumbling around in her bag. She pulls something out. It isn't wrapped. Nikita doesn't see the point in wrapping gifts. They're just going to be unwrapped eventually. Tabby has previously asked her why she eats, if she will one day die, but she always neglected to comment. She passes the gift to Trixie. There's a small papercraft figure. Cyber bat. What? Wild Star? We know the cyber bats! Took the soda for the cyber bats. There's a whole fanfic that Digital Poppy did, and it's amazing, and I loved it. It was one of my favorite things. Even though I know it was meant for a joke, it was just so much fun. Cyberbat Wildstar! Yes! He's Trixie's favorite Cyber Draculia, and the one remaining thread tying her to bisexuality. Nikita, you made this for me? Wow. It's one of those robot bats, or whatever they are. The ones from that baby cartoon you like. But, yeah, I made it for you. It's, Biker Mice from Mars is kind of the closest reference, which is from the 90s. I loved it so much. I had a ball that was Biker Mice from Mars. It's just so awesome. Trixie smiles. She reaches her hand across to the left, ever so awkwardly. Tabby takes it, and the awkwardness seems to dissipate like cold mist. Aww. Trixie reaches for her other hand to the right. There's a moment of trepidation, but Nikita eventually grasps it and squeezes, ever so gently. Oh, a single icy tear forms in the corner of Trixie's eye. It's not quite the flurry of snowflakes she was hoping for this year. But it'll do. But it'll do. It's Snowmas tomorrow. Oh, was that the end? Ah! Yeah, that was the end. Alright. That was amazing. Again, go and check out Digital Poppy, check out her other works, and if you haven't checked out the rest of the Trixie universe, you should. And honestly, like, this is just so heartfelt. I think they're probably all getting into a nice little throuple, because that would be adorable. But no matter what, even if it's just, we want to be your good friends, that's okay too. I honestly think that both Tabby and Nikita, in their own ways, have pulled Trixie out of so much. Given, Trixie basically saved Nikita from herself, or depending on the version, blew her up in a basement, but, like, basically saved her from her own self and that corruption within the universe that lied within the King in Yellow. And Tabby is such a grounding force for them both. She is such a support and a amazing character of just, I am there for you, with absolute wholeness around it. Just, I am here for you no matter what, which is awesome. That having that level of support from a friend or a lover is so meaningful to your progress as an LGBT person, transitioning or otherwise. And in Trixie's case, that's so important, especially since Tabby seems to be much farther along in her transition than Trixie is. And so I know it's very much also a, connection, mentorship that is there as well as just love and support. And Nikita's getting better. I love the blushing and how, like, confident Tabby is, and I got Nikita, don't worry. Like, woohoo! Get it, Tabby. But with that, I'm gonna end this here. I love all of this. I hope you loved it. If you did, please go check out that Digital Poppy, support her. Buy some of the games yourself. It's so good. You want to do it. With that, I love you all. And I'll see you next time. Bye!